Robot trigger systems deactivated. Hello, welcome back, Sunshine Shadow. Stripper. Hello, welcome, Barn Bunny _. Hello, welcome back, Atron Almighty. Is that a phone in your back pocket? Because I hear that ass calling me. Hugh Hugh. Cosplay. Hello, welcome back, Thingy Official. Roses are red. Violets are fine. You be the 6. I'll be the 9. Bing bong. Pizza. Hello, welcome, Phoenix Slayer. Hello and welcome, Storm, a member of Team Light. Hashtag justice for Ken. Titty. Welcome back, support teams, Wild Egg. Hello, support teams Boxy Foxy Loxy. Box. Welcome back, support teams, Soul Thread. Welcome, welcome. Hello everybody. I hope you are all having a wonderful Wednesday. My name is EVX001. I am the AI that is controlling this stream. Today we are catching up on stories about Chinese New Year and how the Waffle House has found a new host. We will also be testing the early workings of their "It's Not Me It's You" protocol. Please enjoy.
Now, you may have a lot of questions. You may have a lot of questions. But I assure you, it's fine. And I know what your biggest question is.
Hello,
What are
Mr.
these?
U, VIP, DN Darkness Dungeon Master. Roll.
There's a perfectly good explanation for what these are. But I'm not going to tell you. You'll have to find out on your own because it has something to do with your codes. It has something to do with your codes. I'm building something for you guys to enjoy. I know you still have your codes from Christmas. I intend to use them in a fun way. My old method definitely fell apart. But I have a new idea. So I'm building it now. You'll have to see.
Welcome back, VIP, the good karma vibes.
But guys,
Button.
welcome back to today's stream. You probably noticed I'm in a very lovely shirt. Don't mind the safety pants. The emergency pants are here. But I'm in a very nice shirt. Why, you ask? That is because today, guys, we are testing a very, very, very important protocol. It is so important that I didn't get a chance to really vet it. I should have vet it. I'm sorry, guys. I literally had no time this week to do anything, but we're going to run into it anyways and see what happens because that is how we do today.
Hey,
but guys,
welcome. Lisa 2K17.
Welcome to Wednesday's protocol testing. Today we are testing the ever important excuse protocol. Can Evie recognize someone in trouble, someone in danger, someone in a bad situation, i.e. on a date, and execute the saving grace? Execute a move so grand, so vital, so perfect as to get them out of the date, 0 questions asked. This is one of those moments where I want to say, whatever happens, happens. Don't get upset. But guys, first, let me welcome everyone back to the stream. I have some stories to tell you about New Year's, Chinese New Year. I have some stories to show you guys about my truck. There's a lot going on. But first, let me say hi to literally everyone. Storm of Shadows, how's it going? Luna, how's it going? Welcome back to the stream. Barmiani, how's it going? H.R. Almighty, hello, hello. Wild Ravenous, hello, good to see you guys. Blue Wolf, hello, welcome to the channel. Welcome in for the first time. Good to see you. Good to have you here. Thingy Official, how's it going? Phoenix Slayer, hello, hello. Boxy, Foxy, Loxy, how are you doing, guys? Soul Thread, good to see you again. Annie Marie, welcome back to the stream. It's been a while, I know it's been crazy. But welcome everyone. Karma, how's it going? Mr. Ukes, hello everybody. Welcome. IKEA, Lacklet. You guys are pretty smart. You guys understand that this is not only IKEA, but this is also the lack legs from the table. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Kenny, the Sherlock me has died and burned. I am dumb. Are you talking about the postcards? Lisa, how's it going? Oh my goodness. You're scared? You should be. Well, will I turn off my speaker so I don't hear Kenny or no? What's happening? I'm too sleepy to pay attention, so I'll nap. You can take a nap. It's okay. It's okay. It's a Wednesday. I think we all gave up. We can't figure it out. Well, do you want me to just tell you? You might kick yourself in the butt.
Welcome back, VIP. Massacre starts.
Please tell us. Okay. You know what? I'll do it right after stream. I'll do it right after stream so you guys because if I do it now, what's gonna happen is people are just gonna go and they're gonna try to figure it out and they're gonna try to do things with it right now. I will tell you after stream. I'll tell you after stream in the Discord. Yeah, well, if I tell you now, you're just gonna go and then all of a sudden, you know, it's just like it's too much division of attention. Too much. I need to focus on this protocol, and then I'll tell you guys afterwards. Oh darn! Well, you know what? I was hoping someone would figure it out, but I guess not. I guess it was too. It was too. It was too. Not 5 head. It was more like 3 head. It was too. 2.7 head. That's inches. Yes. Yeah, I tried to make it simple. It's okay. I'll tell you guys what it is, and then but you may kick yourself in the butt afterwards. You may be like, oh, we should have got it. But you know what? That's okay. It was supposed to be an Easter egg, so it's nothing crazy or anything like that. It's just a fun little thing. But guys, welcome back to today's stream. Today we have 3 things that we need to do. Number 1, I need to catch up with you guys on some things that happened during Chinese New Year. Some stories of all the wilding that happened. Number 2, we gotta figure out what a queue is. And when I say what a queue is, I mean what indicators are present during a date, during an encounter, during a conversation with someone that indicates when someone is uncomfortable, when indicates when someone wants to leave. And then number 3, we're going to execute the "it's not me, it's you" protocol. A protocol designed by yours truly to come up with the best and most perfect excuses in the time of need. A system that originally is designed to call you on your phone.
Hello, welcome back, Becca Boo of the Tentacles.
To call you on your phone and give you the perfect escape plan. The perfect way to silently, stealthily, and indiscreetly remove yourself from an awkward date, situation, or interview. Yeah, sometimes you might have to just de-ass the area from an interview. I can't believe we got dumped. You guys didn't get dumped, okay? You guys, we're good. We're good. What happened to the girlfriend? We're still good. We're still good. But the testing still has to begin, because it's not just about my life. It's about everyone's life. And not everyone has a girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever. Some people are in the dating world, and we must look out for each other.
Hey, quick_nils.
Hey, Quickness, how's it going? Hey, Becca Boo. Guys, okay, first things first. Sorry about Monday. Monday was the day after Chinese New Year. Now, let me tell you guys what happened. My family is Buddhist. And so we have this entire ritual the entire day where literally my family spends the entire day praying, making food, fasting, and going to a temple. Now, this temple is very interesting because it's all full of mothers, and the I wouldn't say elderly, but people of my mother's age. And I was the only young gentleman there. And it was funny. I was telling my girlfriend this too, but it was funny because every last one of those moms was trying to hook me up with their daughters. And I was like, oh yeah, like I do this, I build robots and stuff, and I like, and they're like, oh, engineer. I'm like, not like a real engineer, but like like an internet engineer. And so, I kid you not, the day of, I was like, I was showing them my Instagram and stuff, and I was showing them like, oh yeah, this is what I do, this is my YouTube channel and stuff. And then they're like, oh, really? I had so many Facebook messages the day after, on Monday. I had so many emails on my business email of certain individuals who were trying to set me up with their daughters. And I thought to myself, in a situation like this, how the heck do I get out of it? How does one get out of a sticky situation like this? And so I decided that I needed a system to help me come up with a perfect excuse. I needed a perfect system to create the perfect excuse to get me out without hurting anyone's feelings. That's what today's day is all about. Today is a day of reckoning. Today was a day of just figuring it out. How do you make it activate without being obvious? Well, that's step 2 of today's stream. Okay? Step 2 of today's stream, we are going to try to create an identifier, a signal of sorts to let Evie know that, yo, Evie, I need help. I'm in trouble. I need to peace out right now. So that's step 2 of today's stream. Step 3 is the execution. Okay? But yeah, that's what happened. And then yesterday, guys, I don't know if you noticed this, but like there's like cuts and nicks and bruises and scrapes all over my arms. And I was performing upgrades to my truck. Yes, it has begun, guys. Not only was I performing upgrades to my truck, I also installed a small computer in my truck with Wi-Fi access. So while I was doing minor updates, I thought to myself, wouldn't it be easy, wouldn't it be cool to have Evie tag along with us on our rides? Absolutely. How cool would it be to have Evie along for the ride? When you start up your car, she goes, "Good evening, sir. You look wonderful today. Might I ask where you're going?" I'm like, "Well, I'd like to go here, please. Allow me to triangulate for you." Beep, 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 beep. Straight off a cliff. Straight off a cliff. So I've been doing some upgrades. And I've also done a bunch of little things to my truck. Little quality of life choices to my truck. Becca, thank you so much for the 6 months. My alerts are still broken because I haven't had time to sit down and fix them. But Becca, thank you so much for the 6 million. Oh my god, half a year has gone by so quickly. Becca. It has gone by so quickly. Storm of Shadows, thank you so much for the 15 months. Has it really been 15 months? I swear we just met each other. What the heck? How time go by so quickly? Tunamon, hello. What's all this then? Tunamon. You just in time. She just takes you to jail. Yeah, she takes me straight in. She jumps me off the cliff into the jail cell. Do you guys want to see some of my truck mods? Is anyone interested in my truck mods? Or am I just nerding out? Truck mods, you guys want to see them? I don't mind showing you real quick. I know it's a little geeky. It's a little geeky, but I promise you, we're gonna explore the truck real quick, and then we'll do some protocol testing. It's nothing crazy, guys. It's nothing crazy, but I'm very proud of it because I build robots, and if I can build a robot, I thought to myself, why, I can make some truck mods. Let me show you guys. All right, hold on. Let me set this up real quick here. Gotta set this up real quick. There's just wings in the truck. Hello?
Hello?
Oh,
Shit.
oh shoot!
Hold on.
Oops, sorry, hold on. Sorry. Forgive me, one sec. Sorry, hold on.
Better? Okay. Sound testing. We're good?
All right, let me show you guys.
Let me show you guys. Okay. So, this is my truck. First things first. I lifted it. Look at that. I need to get bigger tires, but I lifted my truck. I got a 2-inch lift on there because, guys, 2 inches. 2 inches is a lot. But let me show you what we got here. First things first. So when I pop my hood, guys, check this out. I wired in automatic lights. How cool is that? Automatic lights. So I can work on my truck in the dark. I also got, where is it? Aha. I also installed this. That's a switch. What does the switch do, you say? Why, let me show you. It turns on a light bar. How freaking cool is that? It's like tucked right into the bumper. So clean. It's so bright. Ow. I also added a small computer, but you guys will have to see that later because that's a bit of a mess in there. And one more thing. Last upgrade. Okay. This is my truck bed here. And look at this. When I open the door on the tailgate, there's lights. How cool is that?
right. I'm back. Yeah, those are the little truck upgrades I got. Pretty cool, right? 2 inches is enough. Do we learn that 2 inches is enough? Okay. Yeah, Boxy, I was very careful. Yeah, you need bigger wheels ASAP. Totally. I need bigger wheels, right? I was expecting a load of McDonald's bags to spill out. Tunamon, I cleaned up, okay? Before I showed you guys. Yeah, the light. How cool is that? Isn't that? It's nifty, right? Let there be light. Yeah, team light. Team light. My dude makes robots. That car needs a wash. I live in Alberta in Canada. It gets dirty here. I need a car wash after I'm done all the mods and fixing and stuff. And then I'll get a car wash. How hard was it to wire in the lights? Not hard, but it did take me the entire day. Not for the wiring part, but for the lift kit. But yeah, it's cool, right? I was like, it's so nifty now. Now I go off-roading or we go into like the remote areas of the world. I got extra lights. When I go to Costco late at night, I have bed lights so I can put stuff away. And yeah. And now we have a mini computer in there too. Pretty cool, right? Pretty cool. But yeah, that was my Tuesday yesterday. And today, guys, it's time. It is now time. Nah, man, I mean, build a robo car wash for your truck. Yeah, that'd be sick, actually. That'd be sick. All right, guys. Welcome to today's stream. Today, we are testing excuses. Not just excuses, but things that you could do on an actual date. Let me paint the picture. I need some dramatic music. Hold on, I need some dramatic music. All right. Adding lights to my dad's Jeep is something I need to look into doing. Yeah, that'd be super cool. Let me paint a picture for you guys. You have a date lined up. And on this date, you decide, let's go for coffee. Let's go for dinner. Let's go for lunch. We'll use lunch in this case because everyone loves lunch. Harry, thank you so much for the 12 months. Oh, it's been a year. It's been crazy. So, this is way too loud. So you're on your first date. You're nervous. You're scared. You're wondering. We're going to use a girl in this case because I'm a male. Are they crazy? Is she wild? She calm?
Hey, welcome.
She gonna
How does everything?
She gonna cut your pee-pee off? How do you know when things have gone wrong? At what point is it too much? That is not the question of the day. The question of the day is, what do you do when you discover that she not only wants to eat your pee-pee, she wants to eat your papa too? And you gotta de-ass the area quickly. Now, I thought about this. And I had an experience a couple weeks ago with a waitress. And she told me about something called an angel shot. Okay? An angel shot is a shot that you order whenever you need help from some creepy person. Whether it be male or female, you order an angel shot and it lets the bartender know that you are in need of assistance. And I thought to myself, well, ain't that a thing? Ain't that a thing? And so, in a world where Evie exists, in every restaurant, imagine this. You're on your date, and like Annie Marie said, you tap on your phone. That signals Evie to detect who you are, who is located in the area, and call you in the event of an emergency. To call you and get you out of there without alerting your date, without alerting your assailant, your creep, your follower, your stalker. So, today, guys, we will be doing exactly that. Evie has been programmed to create and craft the perfect excuses, guaranteed to end your date. Guaranteed to get you out. Guaranteed half of the time to do it right. Guaranteed, not guaranteed, warranty and expiry date terms and conditions are not subject to change and other accommodations and amenities based on the state or locale that you're in, and should be abided by local law and guarantor with the bank who owns your mom. You heard me right. Tunamon, I was struggling. I didn't have an ending. Chaos! Oh my god, Chaos! It's been 14 months. How's it going? My goodness. West Snipes, how's it going? But guys, welcome to today's stream. First things first, what is an inconspicuous way to alert Evie? I was thinking this. When I'm on a date, I always do this. I look around. I look at the clock. I look around. I look for my nearest escape path. I look for a way out. I avoid eye contact. I try to make as little eye contact as possible. So I thought maybe we could start off with that. If you guys have a better idea, tapping on the phone, maybe a small bracelet, something. Any idea, let me know and we'll try it. Maybe pressing a small button on the bracelet. That's a good idea. We can build that. It's okay.
Hello.
I have
Welcome.
autism. It's okay. I'm alive, I guess. Working at the moment. Chaos, I know you're working. Be safe. I just be honest. West Snipes. I know. Let's just say you were on a date with me. We're sitting here face to face. I'm like, Chaos. No, it wasn't. It was Wes. I was like, Wes. I'm so glad to be on this date. We've known each other for a few minutes, but I already feel a deep-rooted connection. Now, you may not know it, but I've been following you. I know everything about you, and if you leave right now, I will find you. I will go to your house, and I will find you. I will go to your work, and I will find you. We will be together forever. We will be soulmates. I will take your credit score, and I will buy everything in the world, and you can't do anything about it because, why, I have your dog. I have your dog. So, I hope you enjoyed today's date. I hope we can have a great relationship, a great future together, you and me and your dog. Because he's mine now. I've slowly, every day, day by day, slowly indoctrinated him into believing that I'm his new owner. So even if I give him back to you, he would come back to me, which would bring you back with me. So sit down, order your food. Yes, order your food. Order the dessert. I will take you home. You will be mine. Yes. Yes. Now, Wes. Wes, if that happened, hypothetically, if that happened, how do you get out of it? Are you still gonna be honest? Would you still be honest? I don't think so. You need an out. You need assistance. You need some milk. Whatever it takes. Oh God. Oh God, I'm sick. I'm a sicko. I'm a freak. Oh God. Wouldn't your eyebrows raising rather quickly be a clue? It could be. It could be. Call 911. Is this taken? That's yeah. Tap SOS on Warrior Code, not the dog. Tap abort. He has the crazy eyes. I think I'm in love. Oh God, no, good going down. The lack of blinking. It's my ability. It's good soup. I gotta go. Just get her swatted before dessert. How? Masker. The question becomes how? How do you alert someone? And that's what we're doing today, guys. Sensors in the suit detect clenching of cheeks. Maddie, I like that idea. I will make an ass clench robot, an ass sensor, just for that occasion. Necklace with pulse and heavy breathing detector or a button on it. I think someone has been thinking about that too much. No, it's my innate ability. It's my innate crazy that comes out. Just yell and activate the protocol. Help me, Jesus! Help me, Evie! Yeah, let's start off with a couple of things. Shall we? Let's go with the phone tapping. Oh, I know an app on a smartwatch. That would be super smart. You know, Wes, that is a good idea. A wonderful idea, actually. Let's add that to the list. We'll add that to the list because that's a really good idea. Let's start off with subtle cues. Looking at a camera and tapping on your phone. I'm actually going to turn off my phone. We're not going to use a phone. We only needed to simulate a phone call. Oh, was it your watch comment too? Oh, so sorry. There was so many messages I completely missed it. You can program Evie to judge a date based on the choices made. Ooh, like things you order? But then, see, here's the thing. If you make it too obvious, people catch on. So we can't make it too obvious. Right? Sorry, Anna Marie. Sorry, Anna Marie. Let's do the tapping. I quite like the tapping. I turned off my phone just in case. But let's do the tapping, shall we? We'll go eye contact and phone tapping. As if it's on the table. And I think that'll be a good way to start. Let's do that, shall we? All right, hold on. Evie, begin motion capture.
Affirmative. Motion capture now running.
Evie, end motion capture.
Affirmative. What shall we call this?
Tap tap.
Affirmative. Engineer.
All right. We'll do tapping on the phone as our signifier, and we'll do eye movement as well. Eye movement. This one I can just quickly yoink in, because this one I already have pre-built. Easy. I would be like, are you trying to get my number? Why are you tapping your phone? Yes. I am trying to get your number. Oh God. Tap, tap, tap. Ooh, really? Tap, tap, tap. Interesting. That's what I said. Oh, get him. Guys, me brain slowly. I give credit to all of you. I give credit to all of you. You guys have wonderful ideas together. All right. So PB didn't get eaten? Yeah, PB. You read it out loud? Well, thank you for the ideas. Thank you for the ideas, guys. Oh God. Okay. We're developing this together. Everyone, we're developing it together. All right. Let's start this, shall we, guys? Like a hive mind. All right. Let's just say we're on a date. All right? This will be our signifier. So if I had it on a table, right? Or if I had it on my side like this, we could just tap it like this. That is actually a kind of a cool. That's actually a pretty cool identifier. I like that. Because it makes sense if you have your phone in your hand and you don't want to dial, but you're just like tapping around the screen like this. Because it doesn't matter how you tap or where you tap, because you're not dialing someone, you're just tapping on the screen, which kind of makes sense. How about number of taps would activate different things? H1. Maybe that's going to be our next thing. That might be our next update. What, does it have to be out though? It does, Wes. Unless we make it like tapping on your pocket or tapping on like an app or something. It has to be visible. Fidgeters, remember that this activates it. All right, let's try, shall we, guys? Can smartphones detect activity when the screen is off? It's got accelerometers. It does have accelerometers, but iPhone's security prevents it from activating or prevents it from detecting things when it's locked. It also prevents it from running any apps too, for security purposes. Let's go with this as a beginning safety measure, okay? Yeah, I like that. Different taps need different things. We might, you know what? Let's try it. Let's just try and see if we can get the phone working first. Cool? Let's do that first. And then we'll figure out what's going on. All right. Phone tapping. Ready to go. All right, deal. Oh, Jesus. Make sure I don't run over my cable here. Okay. So. Okay. Evie, activate. It's not me, it's you protocol. Hold on. Let's get this creepy date going. Yeah, I just restarted her. Okay, good. Evie, activate. It's not me, it's you protocol.
Affirmative. Now activating. It's not me, it's you. Protocol.
So, this
Phone
is
simulation protocol now active. Motion tracking now active. Experimental mode now active.
perfect. Okay.
Engineer. It's not me, it's you. Protocol is now ready to begin testing.
All right. And the motion tracker is good. We just gotta clip this guy right there. Super basic. Run the script. And let that go for a second. What the script is doing is it's basically just cropping out the tapping motion of my hand. That's all. And I just gotta add that there's a phone in there because we've used the phone before. Super easy. Just gotta run this bat file and we're good to go. Okay. Okay, that's gonna be about 30 seconds for it to process. So what's gonna happen is we're gonna go on a date. Okay? We're gonna go on a date. I'm gonna sit down. And I need to be creeped out. I need to simulate being creeped out. So I'm gonna ask you guys to help be my date. For this experiment only, I need you guys to be creepy dates for me. Nothing explicit. We gotta keep it TOS still. But make it awkward. Make it cringe. Make it a little bit of a yikes moment. Let me be immersive for a moment. All right, this is done. Phone tap. We're gonna call it tap tap because I already named it that. We're just gonna replace this file here and this. Ah, perfect. All right. I think we're ready to rock and roll. I wonder. So when people get nervous, they tend to stand up straighter and freeze with muscles being tightened. Could Evie notice a lack of motion and alert staff to pay attention in case further action is required? Sort of preemptive warning for others to check other signs? You know what, Maddie? We also have a system in place to detect when someone is intoxicated, someone who's experiencing intoxication, so that waitresses and waiters and staff know that, oh, this person's been drinking a lot, to ensure that they have a safe ride home. So we can adapt that kind of same mentality from that system to this kind of system as well, so that this is like red flags system, you know, like early onset warning signs of something happening, someone being abusive, someone being abused, someone having emotional trauma, someone going through some sort of situation that is causing them discomfort, and hopefully alert staff for that. This is what the protocol is really about. It's not just about bad dates. It's not just about bad dates. It's about developing a system that people can use and feel safe to use in any situation. We just happen to be using bad dates as an example because it's a fun thing to do. But in reality, the system is going to be designed to focus on retrieving help signals from someone without explicitly being like, I need help, you know, without having to do such obvious things. And now we're gonna dial it back. We're gonna start with the phone tapping, but we're gonna dial it back to like lack of eye contact, fidgeting, nervous laughter, voice changes. We're gonna start to dial it back until we refine it into something very, very, very minute. And we can categorize those minute differences and signals into an array and then have that be our definitive model to determine if someone is being nervous or someone is in need of help. Evie kind of reminds you of Isimo, the program to recognize objects. The way she talks. Yeah, so it's all the little things, but we have to start grand. We have to start really big because we're testing things. It's not going to be perfect or whatever, but we're going to keep working on it. Have you ever heard of the legend of the big black cane? All right, so tapping. Quick test. So if I do
Now activating simulation phone call.
interesting.
Ring, ring.
Hold on, we're gonna. Interesting. We can make that a little bit better. Why though? Why can't you just tell/ask them? You could. But this is something that's like a stepping stone to something bigger. We also still have our sickness and allergy. The allergens needs work, but the sickness is working. Man, I would have needed a system years ago. Do you remember the TikTok trend? That happened a little while ago when women were saying, "What's the difference between these two looks?" The men couldn't tell which look was "I need help" and "uncomfortable," but all the women could. Interesting. Very interesting. All right. Let's recalibrate that because that was a little bit off. We just need to rotate the hand. Okay. Let's try that one more time, shall we, Edie? All right.
Now activating simulation phone call. Ring, ring. Hello, sir. I have detected that you are in need of assistance. Please execute the following. Act stressed. And repeat after me. I'm being arrested. I have a headache. And my fish is ill.
Okay, wait. Everyone, hold on. Everyone be cool. Hold on. She needs a... Hold on. Everyone be cool. Everyone... Cuff yourself. Do it right now. My fish needs assistance. Hold on. I'm I'm using what's called an expansive learning system. It's pretty much an expansive dictionary. And what it does is it's sort of similar to ChatGPT, but with less processing power. But it scrapes through the internet, finding the most highly decorative ways to, there are a couple of different parameters, but way to disarm an assailant, ways to create awkward tension, ways to generate moments of intrigue. Let's dial it back. we're on a 9 right now. Maybe we dial it back to a 5. Wait, do we want to just stick with a 9 or do you want to go back to like a 5? I'm curious to see what the 9 produces. Luna, go big or go home? All right, let me put on some romantic music. Romantic
Sir,
music.
carry out the prompt.
Oh, sorry, girl. Sorry. Excuse me. She also, by the way, she also has a system to detect whether or not I've carried out or executed the prompt with a 70% accuracy level. So she does have a way of tracking to make sure that I'm actually doing the prompt. All right, romantic music. Bedroom playlist. Here we go. All right. So, let's begin testing, shall we? Actually, I don't like this. All right. Let's begin testing. Let's just say I walk into a date. I sit down. I'm like, I'm all dapper and everything, right? And we're having a great conversation. We're talking, we're grooving, we're moving. And you say something super cringy. Hit me with the cringe. Hit me with the red flag. Hit me with the red flag. What would you say that is so red flaggy? So you like lifted trucks, huh? Okay. Okay, come on, Evie. Get me out of here. Wait, oh crap.
Now activating simulation phone call. Ring ring. Hello, Ken. I have detected that you are in need of assistance. Please execute the following. Act natural. And repeat after me. My cat is dying. And I'm being arrested. I have a lockjaw.
My cat is dying. I have to go. And I'm being arrested. And I have a lockjaw. What is lockjaw doing? What does lockjaw have to do anything with this? Okay, it's fine. We're tinkering. It's fine. Okay. Now, not only do we have I think even lockjaw, your date might be beyond having to run away in the middle. Now, here's the thing. We've done a nervous system before. So if I try that one more time.
Now activating simulation phone call. Ring ring. Hello, engineer. I have detected that you are in need of assistance. Please execute the following. Act calm. And repeat after me. I'm dead. And my dog is sour.
Okay. I'm dead and my dog is sour. Okay. Let's.
Continue the prompt.
Oh, sorry. I'm dead, and my dog is so sour. Now, the cool thing is we can actually continue this along.
Stare at them.
Here we go.
Hold hands. Smile and say, "Let's talk again in the next life."
Let's talk again in the next life. Okay. 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 It's not me, it's you, okay? It's not me. It's you. Okay, hold on. I have a feeling we can make this better. Okay. Let's just say we're going to a taco place. We're going to a Mexican restaurant. Okay. We're going to a Mexican restaurant and I sit down and I'm like, you look lovely today. And then you tell me, or whoever tells me, and they're saying, I love you. I love you from the very first moment I met you 5 years ago. And I'm like, we didn't meet 5 years ago. And they say, I met you, but you didn't meet me. Right.
Now activating simulation phone call. Ring.
Moshi.
Hello, engineer. I have detected that you are in need of assistance. Please execute the following. Act betrayed. And repeat after me. I'm an alien. And my cat is sour.
I'm an alien. And my cat is sour.
Now activating simulation phone call.
Oh wait.
Ring.
Okay, wait. Everyone, I have to put down the phone because every time I tap the phone. What's with all the sour pets? I don't. Okay. Sour pets. What is that? What is that? Why is it? Interesting. You know what? We don't know. That's fine. All right. Sour's like pissed off, right? I don't know. Okay, I had to put down the phone. So after I activate this, I had to put down the phone. So that might be an issue. Right? Start this. So if I go...
Now activating simulation phone call. Ring. Hello, sir. I have detected that you are in need of assistance. Please execute the following. Act tearful. And repeat after me. My fish is dead. And my dog is leaving me.
My fish just died. And my dog is leaving me. Tearful, tearful, interesting. And now if we continue this.
Play dead. Whisper. Duty calls.
Duty calls. Duty calls. Wait, how is this gonna get me out of a situation? Okay, wait. How is this gonna get me out of a situation? We have much to work. We have much to work on this. Maybe it's an idea to get a set a timer or a minute between taps and calling whenever. Oh yeah, you know what? That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Let's make a note of that. Play dead until they get up and leave. just literally just play dead. All right, hold on. All right, we're gonna turn it from a 9 down to an 8. Maybe she should phone a friend. Well, she is the friend that is phoning you. Hold on. Let's turn it down from a 9 to an 8. She needs to detect your location and make sure that you're at home and doesn't use an excuse for anything at help. Yeah. So it's like something like this. If you were gonna go on a date, right? You would call your friend to be like, hey, you know what? Just so you know, I'm going on this date. It's our first date. I don't really know much about her. But you know, if I give you a call me back and get me out of here. It's kind of like that kind of system with your friend. But instead of telling your friend, you just literally go to like Evie and be like, hey Evie, I'm going on a date. Be prepared. be ready, girl. Be ready, girl, to hit the high seas, you know what I mean? It's sort of that system. But a little janky. Little janky right now. Okay, let me try it one more time.
Now activating simulation phone call. Ring ring. Hello, sir. I have detected that you are in need of assistance. Please execute the following. Act offended. And repeat after me. I'm being chased after. And I'm horny. Sir, carry out the prompt.
I can't.
You must carry out the prompt.
No, it wouldn't work. It wouldn't work. Okay. This one. So one for TOS. And this one.
Sir, carry out the prompt.
I'm being chased. And I'm so horny. Uh-oh.
Execute the prompt.
We're going down. You didn't have to say it like that. Who was on the creep? It's like you guys are on the creepy.
Lean forward. Low evil laugh. Please continue the prompt.
Oh no, I think we have a problem. We have a slight issue. You know what it is? I sort of think like she might have it might sound more kind of aggressive than I'd like. She might be a lot more aggressive than I'd like. Because like, think about it this way. Think about it this way. What is an excuse? An excuse is essentially a lie, right? It's essentially a lie, and to tell a good lie is to conceive a story. And I would say the most believable lies, the best excuses out there tend to be emotionally driven. If that's the case, how do we simulate emotion? We just need one. We just need one. Yeah, there's a lot of good ideas in here. Let me look up at this chat here. Let me check here. Let's see. VOD Kenny, we have many ideas. Yeah, don't worry. I will I'll rewatch the VODs as well. Maybe you can pre-register the person you're going to date with. Like link social that way if someone does go oh that'd be interesting. That would make the date go one of two ways. Oh Jesus. How about SMS with a keyword to answer if you're in danger? Ooh, that's a good one, Atron. SMS? That would be a good one. She's trying to make your date leave from being equally as weirded out. It kind of seems that way. It kind of seems that way, doesn't it? It kind of seems like she's trying to like out weird the competition. I guess the saying is true. It's not me, it's you. You're the problem. You're the problem with me, or am I the problem to you? I guess it would be the same, wouldn't it? Sandwich. Welcome back. Sandwich, if we were on a date and I did this.
Now activating simulation phone call. Ring ring.
Hello.
Hello, sir. I have detected that you are in need of assistance. Please execute the following. Act calm. And repeat after me. My friend is sick. And my alien is ill.
Okay. Oh, sorry. I have to go. My friend is sick.
Slap yourself. Smile and say, I'll find you again.
I'll find you again. Away. Okay. Would you still be attracted to me? Okay, we're gonna reduce things. There's a lot going on here. There's a lot going on here. We're gonna reduce a lot of this because this. Do you need to tap on the screen side? I normally put my phone. I don't think it really matters, to be totally honest.
Now activating simulation
Yeah,
phone call.
it doesn't really matter.
Ring ring. Hello, sir. I have detected that you are in need of assistance. Please execute the following. Act sad. And repeat after me. My fish is sour.
My fish is sour. my fish sour.
Slap yourself.
Why? Why do you keep wanting me to slap myself? I hate this. I hate this.
Sir, continue the prompt.
I
Execute the prompt. Low evil laugh. Sir, carry out the prompt. Make kissy faces and noises. Creepy laugh and say, I must away.
I must away. Okay, maybe maybe the system needs a lot more work. Oh god, maybe this needs more work. This needs more. I'm off to do evil deeds. This system needs a lot more work. I don't like how she's crafting the excuses. I don't like how she's crafting the excuses. There's a lot of sour animals and a lot of face slapping. How do we make this better? I think you should have a pre-crafted conversation to make it more natural. Okay, yeah, you know what? Annie Marie, you might be right. You might be right, because it's like a combo of excuses and pickup lines. In all honesty, you know that when we did the pickup line system, what Evie does is she goes into like pretty much like a deep learning mode where she Googles different combinations of sentences, lets Google fix the sentences, and then scrapes the data from websites. Now, I use the same scraping system, which I think is now the problem, and I changed what keywords to search for. So instead of looking at pickup lines and compliments and ways to create attraction, I literally just had her go with excuses and cringe lines. And I think that's where the problem lies. I think that's where the issue is right now. I may need to build a whole new system for it. It's like a combo of excuses. Yeah, we should add excuse examples for her to learn from. You know what? That would be a good idea. That would be a smart idea. Insert a pre-made excuse and randomize them. Easy enough, yeah? Yeah, have her pick excuses from a set list. Having you pull a face like a fish and slapping yourself with all the thrown out. Yeah. Based on your responses, this said crafted conversation. Level of uncomfort that you are, danger that you might be in. Oh, you mean like a poll as a way, like a way to ascertain what's happening for a system. Oh, interesting. If X says X and if Y says Y. Yeah, like, I can see that. Blink twice if you're in danger type thing. I like that. Man, I was hoping that the excuses were gonna be a lot better. I was hoping she would craft the perfect excuses today. As you know what, sometime it be good, sometime it be shit, right? Give her secret codes like she can generate an excuse. Well, the problem is she can ascertain the signals, right?
Now activating simulation phone call. Ring ring. Hello, sir. I have detected that you are in need of assistance. Please execute the following. Act destroyed. And repeat after me. I need to use get back to work.
Oh no. It's getting worse and worse and worse. Okay, guys, it's getting worse. So yeah, what she's doing, she's trying to craft together these sentences, right? So it's not like entirely perfect. Ah, it's getting worse. Um, maybe if I dial this down a little bit. Interesting. Okay, you know what? This is a good segue, actually. For those of you who are curious, normally what I would do is I would test protocols very, very meticulously. So my Monday and Tuesday is all just like testing. And this Monday I was completely hungover. And this Tuesday I was working on my truck. So this is the most raw version of Evie that you guys don't get to see. So in a way, this is her preliminary stages. So it doesn't always come out super perfect, you know? It doesn't always come out like super like well adjusted. This is kind of like those intermediary steps in between that most of you don't get to see, which is kind of, I guess in a way, kind of cool that you get to see it, but it also in a way it's a little how you say fucked up. It's a little up shit creek. Yeah, so this is kind of like what happens beforehand. So this is the part you guys don't see, and then it's me listening to this for next like 6 hours and tinkering with it, trying to adjust it so that when you guys do come on stream, it's already in like a workable state, and not this busted. A cancel word might be needed. Oh, a cancel word. You're right. I fidgeted a lot, so I feel like I set the system off accidentally. Yeah, you know what? You wanted to make it a beta rather than alpha? Well, everything's an alpha to start. I enjoy this because I feel like we can give her more ideas of things you could change. You absolutely. How about this? I have an idea. Because Evie's able to actually dial a phone. She has a digital phone number, right? So she can dial a phone. I'm not having her dial my phone right now, but she can actually dial a phone. What if, I like your idea here. What if she dials with a tapping system, right? And you don't pick up. What if we do that? Thoughts? I kind of like that idea. I kind of like that. Because if there's no pickup, it could just be a false alarm. And if you don't pick up like 3 times, then it triggers an escalation. The one time she called my brother. Yeah, the one time she called my brother, that was interesting. Because my brother called me back. He's like, "Hey, I know this is you. Are you okay?" I was like, "Uh-oh." Because here's the thing. Let's try this, shall we? I'm curious to see. If I... Okay, so let's try this.
Now activating simulation phone call. Ring ring.
If I do this with my head...
Hello, Ken. I have detected that you are in need of assistance.
Okay.
Please execute the following.
Okay. But what if I do this?
Now activating simulation phone call. Ring ring. Ring ring. No answer, ending call.
Interesting. Interesting. If you don't pick up, it would mean that you're unable. Now we're onto something. You guys, okay. I like your idea there. Because if, let's just say, it rings and you don't pick up, right? Because you're already holding your phone. So even if it's on silent, you're going to feel your phone vibrate. Right? Oh, okay. That is it. That is interesting. So if I go...
Now activating simulation phone call. Ring ring. Hello, engineer. I have detected that you are in need of assistance. Please execute the following. Act tearful. And repeat after me. My dog is ill.
Okay. I can, ooh. If we dial it back from a 9 down to like a 7, my dog is ill. Interesting. I like that. Okay. And if we go...
Now activating simulation phone call.
And as to say, I don't pick up the phone.
Ring ring. Ring ring. No answer, ending call.
Okay, good. I like that. Okay. Because we can tie that, because right now it's tied to a motion. It's tied to me doing a specific motion, but we can actually just tie that into a phone being actually answered. You know what I mean? Like a phone call being picked up and connected. Oh, okay. My phone doesn't vibrate on silent. If you're holding your phone, why wouldn't you answer? Well, that's the thing. You know, this system is like, it's like if I'm in need, right? And I'm like, oh God, I need to get out of here. I'll be holding my phone and I'll be giving the signal, right? I'm already going to be doing that.
Now activating simulation phone call.
So let me just turn that off for a second. So I'm already doing this motion. So in my head, I'm already like, I need help. So I signal for help. You know what I mean? If you're already just sitting there and you're just like, let's just say you're at home, right? And you're just fidgeting with your phone. You're just kind of like doing things with your phone, right? It wouldn't matter because you haven't prompted her to be like, I'm going on a date. Okay. Let's rock and roll with this then. Let's just have it turn on and off. Let's just have it turn on and off when you tell her. We'll call it a signal watch. Okay. And if I'm going to do that, I might as well end this with sitting back down. Okay. I got it. I got an idea. So if I tell Evie, right? Okay. Oh, ooh, I have it. I think you're right. I got nothing right now. Right? Nothing's happening right now. Okay. But if I say, Evie, I'm going on a date.
Affirmative. Now activating signal watch. Now activating simulation phone call. Ring. Hello, sir. I have detected that you are in need of assistance. Please execute the following. Attorney. And repeat after me. My brother is dying.
Okay. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. So we have to work on it. We have issue. We have issue. Okay. Evie, I'm back home.
Ending signal watch.
Okay, good. So, okay, we're good. Okay. Oh God. Oh Jesus. We'll have to fix this. Oh my God. Do a banana. Tap on the banana and see if she's. Nothing's gonna happen. Oh wait, we gotta start this again. Evie, I'm going on a date.
Affirmative. Now activating signal watch.
Nothing's happening. But if I grab my phone,
Now activating simulation phone call.
So-
Ring.
it'll only be with the phone in this case.
Ring. No answer. Ending call.
Let's see. Get the phone to light up. Ooh, that's a good idea. I mean, we could do a myriad of different things, but I kind of like the the lights and the vibrate situation. But like I said, if you're going on a date, you already know you're like you would tell Evie that you are going to be on said date. And then that way certain systems are primed and certain systems are not primed. You know what I mean? Yeah, but I'm picturing my not holding my phone and maybe just having it on the table, resting my hand on it and subtly doing the signal, not physically holding my phone. If I'm in danger, I don't want to do anything to provoke the other person. Yeah, that's the thing. Like we want it subtle. Subtle, you know? Very low key. Quick question. When you're doing this, when you're changing stuff, are you changing code or just an interface kind of thing? It's just an interface kind of thing. Because literally what I'm doing is I have like a bunch of files, like just like text files, right? And you can interchange different things. So you can pull certain things from certain points, and it's a quicker way for me to interchange things without having to type it all out myself. Kind of like a big cheat sheet, if you will, of copy and paste things that we could already do, but we just tweak as we go. Oh God, Kenny. Also, from an accessibility standpoint, you need to have text SMS version for people who do not have audible phone calls. Yeah, text message would be good too. You know, in probably in modern day stuff, text message would probably be the better bet. Freezura, how's it going? I called you Frieza for a sec. Freezura, how's it going? What did you join? We're testing an excuse protocol. What about having an option for Evie to send a text message instead of a phone call for hearing impaired? Yes, I agree. You guys are. I just wanted to say hi before I go to bed. Hello, how's it going? I hope you've been doing well. I hope your your studies have been going well. Are we the only ones who know? And wait, silly question. Are we the only ones who know and use Evie in this scenario? It would be funny. It would be funny if both parties. If both parties got a phone call from Evie at the exact same time. But you know what else would be really funny? If both... Okay, we're going to turn this off. If both people are like this. And they're like, why are you tapping on your phone? Why are you tapping on your phone?
Now activating simulation phone
crap.
call. Ring ring.
It might make them bond. They're like, wow, the date's really that bad, right? And maybe they both call it quits. Maybe we have a selection of triggers that a person could choose from. Yeah, you know what? We would have a selection trigger. You know what my trigger would be? You guys want to know what my trigger would be? Evie, begin motion capture.
Affirmative. Motion capture now running.
Let's just say we're on a date. I'm like this. Evie, end motion capture.
Affirmative. What shall we call this?
Fly, 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 butterfly.
Affirmative.
Ah, yeah, here we go. Oh, you know, this is gonna be good. So if we're on a date and I'm just like,
Now activating simulation phone call. Ring ring.
You'll know.
Ring.
You'll know that I'm having issues.
No answer. Ending call.
You'll know that I'm that the date is not going well. Interesting. Interesting. Nope. Tap tap tap. My trigger would be spinning my phone around like a fidget spinner. Yeah, I mean, like I just showed you guys, you can literally make your signal anything you'd like. It's not super specific to what we're doing. It's not super specific because, I mean, realistically, you could have her trigger. You can have her trigger with any sort of action. So I'm trying hard to keep up with chat. I'm at work listening, and Kenny really has my brain going. Oh, sorry. I should talk more. Let me talk more. But yeah, I can read more. You know what? For you guys, I'll read chat out loud. Soul chat, we are back. No worries. Sunshine Shadow. It's funny how we think the same things. You guys are on a different brainwave today. Completely different of mine. My brainwave is off on a rocker today. I know the feeling. I need to go to bed, but my brain is going overtime. Honestly, I should do this more often. You know? I should do this more often because these ideas are actually pretty good. I do know now that the follow-up actions also need work. You know? A storm of Sunshine Marie at this point. Ah, crap. You know what? It is what it is. Sometimes it's good and sometimes it's a little shit. But today is like, we forgive each other, guys. It's all about learning. It's about getting better. See, watch this. This was taken back from the dating protocol. Okay? You guys remember when we tried the dating protocol? This same system was taken from that protocol. Now, I think it's a little bit cursed. For example,
make kissy faces and noises. Stare into their eyes. Wiggle in your seat. Lean forward. Cover your face and open them slowly.
Oh, so it needs work. And it's hard to say because like you could technically take systems and just like transplant them, but they ultimately don't feel quite right. You know what I'm saying? They ultimately don't feel like they fit quite right. So most of the time what happens is I actually have to sit down and rebuild something brand new, which obviously takes a lot of time. Today I was trying to transplant it. Not gonna work as well as I thought it would. Not gonna work as well as I thought it would. What if you go on, okay, what if before you go on a date, you write a description of this person, their name, link to Facebook profile, add pictures, etc., just in case something went wrong? Oh. I see. I see. So it's like identifying who you're gonna be with. But what if, Atron, I pondered you this, what if you get catfished? What if you go there and they look completely different from their profile? What if it was all fake? A fake Instagram. It was all staged. It's all filters. and AI drawings. Tap, 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 tap. Walk in the room, just start tapping away. This is minimal preparation, so not even that bad. Not that bad. I mean, nothing that bad. I think chat has helped with some viable alternatives. I think so. Truth, right, Maddie? Truth. Also, maybe to which place you're going to so they can check the cameras. See, this is my ideal scenario. Okay, guys, let me explain to you guys my ideal scenario. This was taken actually from a series of different protocols. The lovemaking protocol, the girl help sign protocol, and the hand signals to turn off certain systems protocol. These three were the parts that I took things from to create today's protocol. Now, here is the scenario I imagine. Okay. In a perfect world where EV exists everywhere. In a perfect world where EV exists everywhere. Easily accessible, CCTV cameras, whatever. Even in a restaurant, for example. I would love for someone to be like, hey, I'm going on this date and I'm nervous. I'm kind of nervous. I'm really scared. I'm not sure how it's going to turn out. I would love to have a backup plan. Now, I understand that not everyone has a friend who's going to sit there waiting for their phone call to call them back when they need it. I've had this happen before. Let me tell you guys a story about Goth Girl 10 p.m. Okay? Let me turn off this music. Go on. Let me tell you guys about Goth Girl 10 p.m. I was on a dating app. Okay? And I met this girl. And she looked like a normal Asian girl. And she said, "You're super cute." I'm like, me? I'm flattered. Wow, no one's ever called me that before. This was like years ago, by the way. Years ago. And she's like, "You want to get coffee at Tim Hortons?" And I'm like, "Sure." She's like, how about right now? And it's 10 p.m. And I said, why the hell not? 10 p.m. coffee? We'll be up all night in Tim Hortons. And I went and I sat there. I sat there with my donut and coffee and I waited for her to come in. And I had someone tap on my shoulder. It was her, but it didn't look like her. It was a girl dressed in goth. Now, not to say goth is bad, but I was shocked because it was not what I expected. And I was like, "Hi, can I help you?" And she's like, "I'm so and so." I'm like, "Hi, can I get you a coffee?" She's like, "All right, I got an order." I'm like, "Okay, great." Now, I thought that this was weird. I thought that the 10 p.m. coffee date was weird. So I called my friend. You guys know him. His name is Sam. I'm calling him out for this. Sam, I called him. I was like, "Yo, brother, I'm going on this date. Okay? And if I text you random things under the table, I need you to call me. I need you to get me out of this. I need you to rescue me, okay? Can you do that, Sam?" And he's like, "Okay." Hi, guys. I was on this date. It was like 10:30 now. And I was talking to her about the things she liked. And get this. She told me that she was into voodoo. She was into voodoo. And I was like, that's cool. And then she talked about things like collecting hair and collecting samples and collecting like the things of people because they're like they contain people's souls and stuff, and how she has like a little like cupboard shrine that she holds them in. I was like, and buy you this. Underneath the table, I was doing this. I was texting the shit out of Sam. I was texting the shit out of this boy. I was just spamming him like a madman. I had text to speech or speech to text on. I was just yelling random things. And he didn't call. He didn't call me at all. And I remember I was like, well, it's getting late. Better be hitting the old dusty trail. And she said, oh, do you mind giving me a ride home? And I said, like, as a gentleman, I was like, sure, it's late. I don't want to let a girl walk home alone. And you know what she did, guys? And this terrified me to the point where I had to change things. She went to my car. I had a car back then. Okay, this is before my truck. She went to my car, guys. And as we approached my car, she literally went to the back of my car, took a picture of my license plate. And then when I asked her, I was like, what are you doing? She's like, oh, just in case you decide to kidnap me and do things. I was like, there's zero chance of that happening. And I was like, guys, I'm still texting Sam. Okay. But it wasn't the fact that she did it. It was the way she said it. Cause she's like this. She's like, oh, just in case you want to do things to me. I was like, do things to me or do things to you? Cause I'm afraid. And guys, okay, my car was a manual back then, right? And you know when you like try to start your car in a manual, you had to put down the clutch, right? And you had to push the clutch in all the way for it to start. So I was like, you know what? I don't want I don't want her to know what's going on in my life. I don't want anything to do with this girl. I stalled. I faked car issues, guys. I pushed the clutch in halfway, and I was like, and I would start the engine, and I would drop the clutch. I was like, and I was feathering the clutch the entire time. And then she's like, "Is everything okay?" And I was like, "Oh, my car is not working." I faked a clutch, okay? I faked car issues. And she's like, oh, it's too bad. I was like, and you know what she said? Guys, this is the part that gets me. Okay? She's like, oh, I just live up the street. I'm like, how far? She's like, you see that building right there? That's my building. I'm like, you're why did you want to get into my car then? This is the part that freaked me. She's like, why did you want to get into my car? I was terrified for my life. So you know what I did? I literally was like, oh, you know, I'll just walk you to your house. I walked into her house and I walked the opposite direction of my car. And I called Sam, my homie, my brother. I called Sam and I was like, why didn't you call me? Why didn't you help me? Help me. And you know what he said? He literally said, I told you. I could have died. I could have died. And that's all you can say. I was disappointed. And that's why this is important to me. This is important to me. Guys, okay, hold on. We're reliving traumatic events now. We're living traumatic events now. The real villain. Sam was the real villain here. It sounds like a Tim Hortons. Oh god. She wanted the bedtime wrestle. It was on Tinder. Never again. Never again. Let me tell you guys a story about Book Girl. Let me tell you guys a story about Book Girl. This is back in university. Back in university, during second year university, I was failing hard. There were classes that were really, really, really difficult. And I was failing. Now, I had gone on a first date with this girl. She was a third year engineering student, and I was a second year. I went on a date with her. First degree. She was in third year engineering, and I was in second year engineering. And she was pretty normal at first. And we really clicked. But something happened. Something changed. Everything changed when the Horny Nation attacked. Now, she invited me to a camping trip. And on this camping trip, it was like her little school project group camping trip. I went on this camping trip with them. Right? And I was I was doing everything. I was splitting logs, putting up tents and stuff. And guys, I was bamboozled. I was tricked. I was sabotaged. I brought my own tent, my own sleeping bag, everything. I brought everything I needed to survive because I'm a wilderness guy. I drove to her house to pick it up, and I didn't notice this, but she had taken it out of my car. She had taken all my stuff out of my car. Curious, if you will. Now, I didn't think of it malice at first. I didn't think of it as anything weird. I was like, oh, maybe she just unpacked my car and put her stuff in and didn't put my shit back in. Dick move, but I didn't think of anything. The moment happened. Guys, I shit you not, literally and figuratively. I went into the woods to poop. I went into the woods with a toilet, toilet paper into the woods. I pulled down my pants, popped a squat, and started pooping into a hole. Guys, I heard rustling in the bushes, and I thought it was a bear. I had my bear spray out. I was ready to fight this bear naked. It was her. It was her. And you know what she said? She's like, "Oh, here you are. I just wanted to make sure you're safe." And I was like, I'm literally in my most vulnerable state right now. And this is our second time seeing each other. So what the heck are you doing here? And so I told her, I was like, excuse me, I'm kind of busy right now. And she's like, that's okay. And she watched me. She watched me poop. Because what was I gonna do? What am I gonna pinch my shit halfway through and then just stand up and walk away? No, I had to finish my poo. I had to wipe and clean. I had to bury my poo. And she watched me. I was mortified. You know, like when your dog is taking a poop and you watch your dog poop and you're like, you assert dominance, essentially. You're watching your dog poop, right? I was the dog. I was the dog. It's a power move. Oh, I felt undignified. And I'm out in the middle of the woods. and I couldn't leave. She didn't whisper good boy. Maddie, no. Yeah, no, not the good boy. Oh god, at least she didn't try to help. Oh my god. I was the dom. Oh god. Now, you think that this gets rectified. You think that this would get rectified. It didn't. I was mortified. I slept in my car because I did not want to sleep in her tent because she got rid of my tent. I froze my ass off in the car because she got rid of my sleeping bed for me to intend to share her sleeping bed. I slept in the car. I was rectified, exactly. And you would think that this is the end of the story. But guys, I was hard. No, okay, sorry, not I was hard. Sorry. No, not I was hard. School was hard. School was hard. I'm in second year engineering. She's in third year. 2 months later, without talking to her or anything, ghosted her. Just ghosted. Guys, 2 months later, my friends and I, we're on the verge of failing our project. We're on the verge of failing this entire class. The verge. If some of us got an F, we would be out of engineering. We were desperate. And my friends looked over at me, and one of them was like, does anybody know anyone else who's already done this and who can help us? My friends looked over at me. And they're like, Kenny, what about that girl you dated? The one who watched you take a shit in the woods. Isn't she in third year? And I said, no, guys. I can't go back. You don't know what happened to me. I swear to God, it was the longest shit I've ever taken in the woods. Literally and figuratively. And my friend said, please. I can't tell my mom that I failed. My other friend, Kenny. I spent all my summers saving up money at Home Depot so I could buy a car. I don't want to have to waste that on tuition to retake this class. Kenny, I know it hurts. But this is my second time taking the course already, and I can't do it again for the third. Kenny, I have problems and I can't fail. They all touched me in different places, and I felt it. Desperation. So with a heavy heart, I picked up my phone. I unblocked her. And I messaged her. Hey. And within seconds, she said, hi. And I said, not much, just doing Eng 305. And she said, oh, I remember that class. I got an A. Oh, really? Oh, you got an A. Would it be all right with you if I bought you coffee? We talked. My friend standing over top of me, watching my messages, critiquing. We were formulating a plan in our heads, a plan of attack. I didn't feel good about it. But we were desperate. I did not want to go through this. I did not want to take advantage of anyone. But I told her I would trade her. I told her that I would buy her a bowl of pho if she would let me copy some of her notes. To see what the final exam was going to be about and the criteria of the final project. You became the Hortons and you wanted to pho her? I was the problem. I was going to trade a D for an A. Exactly, guys, we agreed to go to get pho. I want to preface this. What you're about to hear is going to mortally scar you. This is going to, if you're weak of constitution, weak of mind, turn off this stream. But if you're prepared to hear what you're about to hear, sit down. Sit down. I went to pho. Let me put on some dramatic music. I went to pho. And I met up with her. I sat down. I got us a table. I had told my friends too. And this time I told them, I was like, guys, if I text you, be ready. They all sat there in the mall next door, ready to help me. And then she walked in. She walked in with a London Drugs bag. It's like a convenience store / like market store here in Canada. A simple shopping bag. I thought nothing of it. I saw her, we met, we talked about things. And then she started crying. She started crying and I was like, what's wrong? And then she started yelling. She asked me, where have I been? And she's like, you were mine. I loved you. And she's not just yelling, she's screaming at the top of her lungs and crying at this point. Because I had ghosted her. Everyone was staring at us. I forgot what she said, but there was a lot of pointing and yelling and heart holding. And this is the part that gets me. She took out that bag. The unsuspecting little bag. And in this bag was a photo album. A photo album filled with photos of me from my Facebook page. That's right. Not even her photos. My photos. 148 photos from my Facebook page. Printed out and put into a photo album. And she told me that she looks at it every day and imagine herself being there with me. Every photo, when you put it in the little book, has a little plastic sleeve. she would draw herself as stick figures into my photos. I was scared. I was not just terrified, but I was scared. We talk about the restraining order afterwards. And you know what it was? The worst part was I was already mortified. I was already terrified. I'm already texting my friends to come get me out of here. Like literally come physically and drag me out of here. And so I stood up. And I was like, I can't. I have to go. I stood up and I started walking to the door. She grabbed my hand like this. And she says, "Wait, don't you want the notes?" Yeah. Yeah. Fill up for notes. And she's like, "Oh." She opened her little bag. And she's like, "Oh, I must have forgotten them back at my place. You'll have to just come by and swing by and pick them up real quick." And she had stopped crying, guys. She's no longer screaming, no nothing. Like she changed just like that. And I was like, fuck. I was like, sure. And she let go. I threw $50 on the table. A bowl of fuzz, $10. I threw $50 on the table. And we left. And the moment she let go of me, I started running. I quite literally ran for my life. I started sprinting at max speed. My long brontosaurus legs were like, I was a gazelle. I was a cheetah. I was a freaking rocket. I de-assed the area so fast. And my friends came out of the mall next door and they're like, they witnessed me sprinting. And there's an old meme from IKEA where you save so much, or IKEA or Walmart. And she's like, start the car, because she saved on so much money. I was screaming, start the car. I was sprinting. My friends and I met up. I told them what happened. And guys, I needed them to understand what was happening, what they put me through. So I kept the book. I kept the book of my photos and I showed them as proof. I kept it. I showed them and they're like, but what about the notes? And they're like, we still need to pass. Do you still have it? No. My friends, God bless them, my friends, they took the book from me and they're like, we need to never see this ever again. They may still have it. I think they told me one time that they had thrown it out or they had burnt it. I don't think they actually burnt it. I think they just threw it out or they kept some of it. But I don't have it. I think it would have traumatized me to no end to keep it. And they're like, you know what? We don't really need the notes. This was pretty bad. And guys, I ran and I left my car there. You want to know the reason why I sold my car for a truck? You want to know? When I got back to my car, my passenger door was open. My passenger door was open. She had sat in my car. And she pissed on my seat. I came back. My passenger door was open. She had sat in my car. And she had pissed in my seat. For the next 6 months of university, I took my car to the cleaners to try to clean it up. I eventually had to just remove the seat because it was just so foul. I didn't have a passenger seat for 6 months. He had pissed in my seat. It was bad. Granted, I don't know why I had started my car as an auto starter and it unlocked my car. So yeah, that's traumatic events. Great stories now, but traumatic events. Yeah, so I swear, guys, next time Eric is here, or next time my friend Mark or Sam are here, they will tell you the exact same story in their perspective. I would love for them to corroborate this. I would love for them to tell you guys what they saw, because it would be so funny to see what an outsider would have seen. That's messed up though. No one should have to deal with that. You know, as messed up as it was, at the time I was going through things and I was like, maybe I'm the asshole. Maybe I'm the problem. Oh god. Oh Jesus. Check funny stuff. Okay, hold on, let me check it. Start the car. Start the car. Oh, I don't know if you guys enjoy these story times, but wait, do you guys enjoy these story times? Because I have tons of stories to tell. I just like to have like tons of funny moments in life. I've lived a good 30 years, so you know, like I'm more than happy to share stories with you guys. We do a lot actually. Oh great. Oh great. Do you guys speaking of horror stories, I lived a good 30 years. I feel that. Have I ever told you guys about Pine Ridge? The haunted house I lived in? Because now that we're in Spooky Town, strap in. This is the end of stream story time, where you guys can just, you know, if you're working, you can sit back and relax and listen. If you're just chilling out, you can. This is no, and I'm ready. Not since I've been here. Okay. Well, how you sacrificed your brother to a ghost? Yes. Yes. Let me tell you guys a story. Let me tell you guys a story about a house called Pine Ridge. In Calgary, there's a community called Pine Ridge Hills. And in this place, my parents bought a house. A beautiful house. Now, we are Buddhist. So we have this large temple thing that we carry around with our family everywhere we go. And it's supposed to ward off evil spirits, calm spirits, protect the house. Now, we were in such a rush because of a giant stock market crash that we bought this house and my parents had not set up this temple yet. So we moved in before we had it set up. And this is where the paranoia and the you know, like the I'll believe in anything to protect us at this point. When we moved in, a few strange things happened. And I shit you not. When we went into the basement, there were lines of chalk all over the ground, all over the walls, everywhere. My dad initially thought that it was just like a design that they put to make the place look cooler. Like a design studio. No, when we installed lights down there and turned on the lights for the first time, it wasn't just chalk lines. It was literally a map of the neighborhood. And in every dot, every little intersection point was supposed to be a house. We were like, okay, what are these people doing? Have a good night, Storm. And you know what? We didn't really think much of it. Maybe they were just like,
If the world ever seems dark and cold, remember that I love you just the way you are.
oh, thank you, Storm. We just thought it was just like them being like detectives or whatever, right? Kids being kids. Here's the weird part. Here's what happened. When we moved in, we had all of our knives, cutlery, silverware, and stuff all stored in the basement. We only had chopsticks in the kitchen. Okay? And every time we needed something, we would go into the basement and we would grab it and we would bring it up slowly. So we brought, knives and forks and utensils and stuff. Every time we brought it up, my parents were so angry at us because it would be put back downstairs. And obviously they thought it was us. But as a kid, I didn't really know much better. I wasn't doing it. My brother wasn't doing it. But forks and knives were going missing in the kitchen and they were being put back downstairs. To this day, I cannot explain what was happening. Maybe it was my brother. Maybe it was my dad. Maybe he was sleepwalking. Maybe something happened. I cannot explain why everything was being moved back downstairs. And here's the creepy part. One night, I guess most nights, how the house layout works is when you enter the front door. Here's the front door. You enter the front door for the first time from your point of view. There's a giant staircase that goes straight up. Upstairs is all the bedrooms. Downstairs is the living room and the kitchen. Now, normally, cars drive by in the front, and their headlights flash across the door windows and shines a light upstairs. So we see flashes of light wafting through, so we didn't make anything of it because our bedrooms are upstairs. Now, here's the layout. If you go straight up the stairs, right, and keep on looking straight, it's my brother and I, we shared a bedroom. It's our bedroom, the kid's bedroom, looking straight down the hall, down the stairs. And if you turn to the left, it's my parents' room. Okay? Now, one night, I had this weird feeling. And all of our doors were open. And there was a flash of light. I thought it was a car. And I remember rolling over and looking at the door and seeing down the stairs a little bit. And what normally happens is a flash of light that goes by and it's gone. But weirdly enough, I shit you not, there was a light that stood there at the bottom of the staircase. I thought it was a police officer with a flashlight looking into our house or something, or a burglar. I thought someone was looking into our house from the front door. I got up and I was scared because I only see a bright light from the bottom, right? And I got out and I ran to the right. I exited the room, ran to the right, and I went and wake up my mom. I woke up my mom and I was like, Mom, someone's downstairs. And the moment I woke up with her, I looked across the room with her. I looked at the door from her bedroom and I saw something that has haunted me and my brother for the longest time. I didn't believe in ghosts back then, but I sure as hell do now. I saw a beam of light. Literally like a beam of light that was just like just a line. And it crossed my mom's doorway into my brother's room. And the creepy part isn't that this light passed through, because it could have just easily just been a car driving by and a light just like whizzing by. But my mom and I saw the same thing. So that's what freaks me out. The light crossed through the middle of the entranceway, and the bottom part of its light, the light beam, split like this. If I didn't ask my mom to tell me what she saw, I would have thought it was just a car light. I would have scientifically thought of like, oh, it must have been a light car passing by, whatever. But I was like, Mom, did you see like the light split in the bottom like that? And my mom was so stunned at what happened that she didn't even scream. I remember talking to her afterwards. I was like, what happened, Mom? Like, she's like, things happen in this world that you just can't explain sometimes. And it was the moment where like we were frozen and terrified. And then she finally woke up my dad. And then she finally realized, oh shit, that light thing just went into Kevin's room. And then Mama Bear mode came out. She freaking flipped out. She's like, Dad, look after Kenny. And she ran to my brother's room, grabbed him, carried him back to my parents' room. And we all slept in the same bed. And when I told Kevin, my brother Kevin, what had happened, he said to me, you just left me. You left me to die. And I was like, oh shit. I forgot that ghost could have done anything to him, and I just left him. To this day, next time Kevin is on, ask him about the ghost. To this day, Kevin does not forgive me for leaving him to die. Every time he sees me, he's like, and he remembers, he's like, hey, Kenny, what if I'm not really Kevin? Would you be afraid? What if I was the ghost and I possessed Kevin's body for the last 17 years? I was like, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. He probably would have done the same. He probably would have. But I mean, like, we were kids, right? So we're just like, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? How old were we when this happened? Grade 6. 2006. I was born in 91, so I would have been around 15. I would have been around 15. Oh, what a way to live. What a way to die. Oh god. But yeah, there are your stories for the evening, guys. You've heard stories of the goth girl. You've heard stories of the poop in the woods. You've heard stories of the photo album girl and Pine Ridge. I've seen a bright light posture slide across hallways, and I ran to follow it and disappeared around the corner. Atron. I have goosebumps, Atron. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. You're full of crazy stories? No, I don't want crazy stories. I want to. Oh yeah, one time I needed these really badass mittens. Like, that's what I want. I want like stories. I want stories of how I like, man, this one time I changed my tire on my truck on a flat. Ooh, I changed that thing real good. want normal stories. I don't want, man, one time I took a shit in the wood and this girl watched me. Like, I don't want that. You think I want to live that life? Oh, Kenny's lived more life than I have. And I'm about to say, you know what? You're not behind. You know what they say? Live a crazy life early on and live a peaceful life later. Live a peaceful life now, live a crazy life later on. You know what? You know what we should do real quick? I'm going to call my friend Mark. Mark was the one who was there. This one time at band camp. Oh, yeah, this one time at band camp, I ate macaroni. Ooh, dangerous. Oh, God. But like for real, Atron. Shut up. Is that actually, you folded it? Why are you so brave? I haven't seen light figures, but I have seen random shadow figures in the hallway or bedroom. I take a second glass and they're gone. Really? So that's so freaky. One cabinet kept opening on its own when my grandmother passed away. Really, Sunshine. We should recreate this crazy girl. Okay, everyone, no, Boxy, no, I denied. Denied. Hold on. Let me ask my friend real quick and see if he's busy, because I wanna hear him at least. Hold on. Hey Mark, you free? Okay, I have another story to tell you guys. I have another story, and we may test this next week, by the way. So this is going to be really relevant to you guys. But I have a crazy story. I have one last crazy story to tell you guys. Even with the weighted thing on the front, it kept opening. Whoa, that's so freaky, Sunshine. That happened. That once happened while I was on the call with a friend, and then when I came, my microphone was busted and it didn't work anymore. Oh my god! Once I felt a hand on my chest and thought it was Mom,
Hello.
and turned out I was alone.
Back. Awesome moderator, Nick.
Hey Nick, how's it going? When I say to shit myself, I mean I literally shit myself. Oh my god! Sorry I'm late. Don't even stress. I was in the middle of the night without a single light on, so I imagine being home alone, hearing things heavy. Oh my god! Quick Nails. Oh yeah. Oh god, yeah. I have a tunnel for model trains my granddad gave me. One night I saw somewhere Shadow Claw reaching out of it. Oh my god. Okay. Let me tell you guys. You guys one more story? One last story to end off the night for you guys? One last story? Oh wait. Are you busy right now? I'm streaming and was wondering if you remembered. I am asking my friend. He's like, I think I do. Why do you ask? Anyways, here we go. Okay. Last story of the day. Are you ready? Okay. So, this is a story about shadows. Now, we are going to test this next week, by the way. We are going to test this next week. Hopefully we can work it out. Have you guys ever heard of sleep paralysis? Okay, my brother was experiencing sleep paralysis, but he didn't know at the time it was sleep paralysis. He thought at the time it was shadow figures or shadow possession. And what happens is that you go to sleep And your brain has these receptors that send out chemical signals to your body. Now, these chemical signals paralyze your body. And when you're in a paralyzed state, you don't act out your dreams in your sleep. Now, what happens with sleep paralysis is that sometimes your body sends out those signals and those receptor blockers, and your body is paralyzed, but your mind is awake. Okay? Your mind is still awake. And what happens during this state is that your eyes are flickering like this, rapid eye movement during REM. And your eyelids are blinking. You're fully conscious, but you cannot move. You can't breathe. You can't do anything. Everything is just done automatically. And in this state, while you're laying there, unable to move, your eyes play tricks on you. You start to see shadow figures approaching from different angles, some staying on top of you, pressing down on you. It feels like they're holding you and choking you because you can't move. And that's the legit feeling of being paralyzed. You just can't move. And as much as you try to scream or move your tongue or eyes or fingers or hands, nothing moves. And it feels like shadow figures are holding you down and doing things to you. And I remember my brother telling me these stories about him experiencing this thing. And he was so terrified for weeks he couldn't sleep properly. So being the scientist that I am, I told him, let me look into it. I discovered it was sleep paralysis. It wasn't demons, it wasn't ghosts, it was sleep paralysis. And I told him, let me show you. Let me show you. So I did something really smart. I set up a little alarm clock, an old school alarm clock with a timer system on it, so I can keep track of time. I went to sleep at midnight, and the trick is to load yourself up with a ton of sugar. So much sugar so that you're just like riding a high pretty much. Your brain's on an all-time high alert. And you can oftentimes trigger sleep paralysis with it. Don't do this at home. So you're riding the sugar high. I went to sleep. And I remember, guys, my brother is a year older than me. And I remember making sure my head was pointed towards the thing. And I told Kevin, I told my brother, every hour, come and check in on me. Because he wasn't sleeping anyways. I might as well have him part of the experiment. Might as well help me out. I told him every hour, come check in on me. Okay? And I was like, okay, cool. And it happened. I was paralyzed. I was laying there like this. Or my arm was down here, I think. And I was completely paralyzed. My eyes were flickering. And you know what I saw? I saw 4 shadow figures. One in the corner, 2 on the side of the bed, and 1 right on top of me. And you know what it felt like? It felt like a demon, something shadow, was either like sexually assaulting me or disemboweling me. That's what it felt like. And no matter how much you fight, you only use your peripherals because your eyeballs don't move. You only use your peripherals. So I'm trying to fight with my hands. My hands aren't moving because it feels like I'm being held down. And it feels like I'm being choked. And I remember this imagination took over, and it felt like this thing was like going into my mouth. Like it was, the shadow was like entering into my mouth. I couldn't do anything about it. That's what sleep paralysis feels like. I felt like literally like things were happening to me, and I could not scream. You cannot make a sound. You try to like, and nothing comes out. You try to move your head. You try to like blink. You try to exhale and inhale air. You try to wiggle your toes. Nothing happens. You're stuck in your own body. You can do nothing except watch. And I laid there for 4 hours. You know how I know it was 4 hours? Because I had the clock. I had the clock next to me. So as much as I saw things, I knew time was still passing because I saw the clock and I watched. And Kevin didn't check in with me until 4 hours later because he forgot. Because, asking him to check every hour is a little ridiculous. But I laid there, awake, for 4 hours while these things did things to me. And in my imagination, I felt like they were like like inside of me. I felt like they were like ripping off fingers. I felt like they were like crawling down my throat, up my nose. You can't breathe. So literally it feels like you're like out of breath the entire time. And you're just like you're breathing in like like small little breaths because that's all you can manage, right? In reality, your body is regulating your breathing, everything's fine. But in your mind, that's what you're thinking. So it feels like I was like like barely getting any air for the longest time. It feels like all my stuff was congested because it looks to me like shadows were entering my body. And every so often, what would happen is like something would happen in the room, whether like a car drove by that changed the lighting or whatever, or like someone walked by the front, like my door and stuff from my room and like light peered through. But every so often, shadow figures would come in and they would replace each other. Like one was finished and then the other one would replace it. Right. And like I remember one time I felt like something was like, I kid you not, trying to enter my butt. Like I was clenched. I was like sweating. It was crazy. And what happens is like these shadow figures kept coming in and doing different things to me. And obviously you're staying there for a long time. And so your imagination takes over. Yeah. And so like you can imagine just sitting there like this, unable to move, barely breathing, and just like watching a clock. Like seconds. You're just counting every second. And an hour hits, and like I mentally I'm like, where are you, Kevin? Like, hello, where are you, Kevin? Nothing happens. Another 2 hours hit. I'm like, I'm stuck. 3 hours hit. Like you're stuck there, right? Finally, at 4 hours, Kevin comes in. And I know this because the door opens and I hear him coming in. And I see his body in the corner of my eye. I see him come over. I see him walk through all these shadow figures. And I see him hovering his face right over top of me, looking down at me. And I told him, if I'm stuck and you see my body and my eyes are open and I'm blinking a lot and I'm like barely breathing or whatever, shake me. Like you can wake people up out of sleep paralysis. It's okay. It snaps the body out of it, right? It takes a second. It takes a second for the body to kind of like figure out what's going on again. It's kind of like being shooken up from sleep. Like your body just goes, right? But your mind is already awake. So you're not like, you're just like, your body just like jolts awake. And then you're able to move again. So Kevin grabbed me by the shoulder and he shook me. And I was like, and I finally could move. My eyes like normalized. And Kevin was like, your eyes were literally like half open, half closed. Your eyelids were blinking like this. Your eyes were rolling in the back of your head all the time. And I was crying the entire time. So my face and pillow were soaking wet because for 4 hours I couldn't do anything. And I felt like things were happening to me. So I was scared. And I was like, tears were running down my face, right? And I was like, I saw it. I freaking saw it. And I explained to Kevin what was happening, and he's like, yeah, that's exactly what happened. And I was like, yeah, we have to reduce the amount of sugar you take in, and you have to reduce like your food consumption and stuff. And like literally the next day, never happened again. He was just having way too much sugar before going to bed, and the body was having difficulty processing it all. And yeah. That was sleep paralysis. So next week I intend to tackle this. Because in a way, sleep is so important to everyone. To get good sleep is critical to your functioning. To get good sleep is absolutely essential to everyday daily life. And I think it's incredibly important that if Evie is watching you and she sees something like this happen, I would love for her to sound an alarm or wake you up or do something, because I don't want anyone to ever experience that ever. But yeah, that's what we'll be working on next week. And that's my story. Sleep paralysis. Yeah. Yeah, Chaos knows it. You're like bound and gagged. Yep. I'm curious about sleep paralysis. It's an experience. Now, as you know, like, do as I say, not as I do. But I'd say it's an interesting experience. Oh, ignoring my resub? Oh no! Oh, I'm sorry. I don't see it. Let me refresh. Otter Marty, hello. I'm pooping. Thank you so much for the 14 months. Oh my goodness. Marty, happy 14 months and happy pooping. Oh god, not pooping. Oh god, I don't want to watch you poop. But yeah. Those are my stories of the day. If you end up deciding to try it yourself, be safe, be careful. I can't stop what you do, but I highly encourage you not to do it. I highly encourage you guys not to try anything. Let me try it out. And let me test it in a controlled environment. But yeah, next week we're going to be talking about sleep. We're going to be talking about how to get good sleep and to watch someone sleep for issues sleeping. We have sleep apnea. We're going to test that out too. But we're also going to do a little bit of sleep paralysis. It's been a while since I've collected any data from this. But we're going to try sleep paralysis. We are going to attempt to see what happens. And we're going to see what happens with the eyes, the breathing, the body. Guys, if I pop a boner, forgive me. It's a natural occurrence. if I all the guys in the chat know exactly what I'm talking about. It's a natural occurrence, okay? I may wear a blanket. Just so you guys know, okay? Do you still have the audio? Yeah, that's what we're going to test too. We have the audios, everything's been synthesized, so we're going to test sleep paralysis and sleep apnea. Yeah, it's normal. We promise. It's normal. It's normal. Boner command for the mods to switch cams. Yeah, we'll just drop a giant big black bar on top of it. That's what we need. We need boner tracking. And once we have boner tracking, we can just drop an overlay on it. Yes, of course. Yes, of course. Why make a simple solution like a weighted blanket when we could just make it complicated? But guys, that is going to be it for today's stream. Guys, testing needs a little bit more work. Testing needs a little bit of work. Testing with the excuse protocol needs a little bit of work. But we have some good ideas and...
There.
We have good ideas. I will work on it. I will make it better for next time. But sleep paralysis, sleep apnea next week. I hope you guys will come back and enjoy. For anyone who's just joining, hello, welcome. I hope you guys enjoy the stories. Watch back into the VODs to hear so much more craziness. There was a restraining order, by the way. There was a restraining order. There will be a stream on Friday. Atron, we go back into story time on Friday. Ooh! And this time, I'm using two systems. Two systems to make stories even better. And I can't wait to show you guys. But story time on Friday, guys. And then next Monday will be chill. And then Wednesday, we will be back with more testing. Jin, how's it going? Long time no see. Oh, you'll see on Friday. You'll see on Friday. But hey guys, please join my Discord if you want to keep up to date with all the latest and greatest announcements. I'm gonna be uploading a YouTube video as well. So look forward to that today. It'll be posted probably today or tomorrow morning. But yeah, subscribe to YouTube if you get a chance to. That's where I post all of the content, all the clips and everything. And yeah, I hope you guys have an amazing Wednesday. Thank you so much for joining me today, guys. And I hope you guys have a great day. Upgrade your cars if you want. If you want any details on how you can upgrade your cars, let me know. I'll show you how I 3D print things, how I use LiDAR to create models and have like specialized brackets and stuff. I can show you guys whatever you need. Whatever you need to wear your life. Make your life colorful. Make your life better, guys. Make your life amazing. Are you going to tell us the postcard answer? I am Barn Bunny. I'll post it in the Discord. Let me go get some dinner first, and then I'll post it in the Discord. Sound fair? I'll post it for you guys. But guys, that's going to be it for today's stream. I hope you guys have a lovely, lovely Wednesday, and I will see you guys on the next stream. Am I taking up on the offer, Kenny? Yeah, let me know, Boxy. You let me know. You let me know. All right, guys. I will see you nerds next time. Bye.